My beloved child, within the next 5 minutes, heaven will open a door for you that no one can shut, and this message is your confirmation. Close your eyes for a moment and breathe with me. I am Archangel Michael, the one who has been circling your name in the realm of spirit. I have been sent, not with a warning, but with a divine whisper, a holy touch, a sacred confirmation from the throne of the Most High. For I saw your tears before you wept. I heard your silent prayers before your lips ever moved. And now, I have come with the answer. And what I'm about to tell you next, was never meant for everyone to hear. You have been walking a path that felt invisible to others, misunderstood, unseen, and even doubted. But in heaven, your steps are numbered, your sighs are counted, and your heart is recorded in the book of light. You are not forgotten. You were never alone. There is something shifting in your life, not because of your strength, but because of God's decision. This shift is not a coincidence. It is a heavenly arrangement, crafted by unseen hands. And there is something you must know, it has everything to do with the timing of this message. You are hearing this now because the seal has been broken. The angel assigned to your name has been cleared to move. And I, Michael, the warrior of the Most High, have been instructed to protect what is being released for you. You've asked, when will it happen? The truth is, it already began. While you were resting, the heavens were working. While you were crying, the Spirit was reordering the details. While you were waiting, the miracle was walking toward you. And what's coming next, will feel like something you've never seen before. Someone you thought forgot about you, has been thinking of you deeply. A door you thought had closed forever, is being reopened. Not because of chance, but because the time has come. There are letters being written with your name. There are conversations being held in rooms you haven't entered yet. There are resources being aligned, and the angels have been dispatched. And one of those angels is holding something that was once delayed, now destined. Do you feel that warmth on your chest? That's not your imagination. That's the evidence of this confirmation. Your spirit recognizes what your mind is still trying to process. In the halls of heaven, I heard your name spoken with light. The kind of light that only belongs to those who were chosen for something rare, something holy, something eternal. And the reason this matters, is because something is about to be returned to you. There is something that was taken, not by accident, but by misunderstanding. And now, the truth is being revealed, not through words, but through divine orchestration. You won't need to argue for what is yours. You won't need to chase what already recognizes you. God has written your miracle into motion. And I've seen it. I saw the door. I saw the table. I saw your name placed there, not at the end, but at the center. You are not being left behind. You are being preserved, reserved, and now, released. But before I tell you what happens next, you must quiet your soul. Heaven moves slowly, not because of delay, but because of purpose. Every second matters. Every detail is part of the embroidery of this divine moment. And right now, there is a silence in heaven, not because you are ignored, but because something holy is about to be spoken. I want you to listen closely. There is a divine yes hovering over your life. You don't need to force it. You only need to align with it. The things that once rejected you will now request you. The places that once overlooked you will now honor you. And the person who once doubted you will witness the glory God is writing through you. And what I'll say next may make your heart tremble. The person who once judged you, they're about to come back, not with pride, but with peace. The opportunity you once thought passed you, it's circling back with your name engraved in gold. The timing you feared you missed is actually perfect, because God delayed it, not to punish you, but to position you. You are about to receive a confirmation. It may come through a message, a voice, a person, a dream, a moment of sudden clarity. And when it comes, your spirit will know, this is what Archangel Michael was preparing me for. And my child, I want you to expect one thing within the next 5 minutes. It could be a sign, a vibration in your chest, a shift in your atmosphere, a name you haven't heard in years. Whatever it is, don't ignore it. It's not random. It's not fiction. It's the alignment of heaven knocking on your door. Because your miracle does not begin in the physical world. It begins here, in the realm of belief. In the spirit. In the stillness. In the surrender. You have done enough. You have waited long enough. You have been faithful, even when tired. And now, heaven responds. I, Archangel Michael, seal this message in the light of truth and love. And I say to you, not with urgency, but with calm certainty. It is time. And in my next message, I will reveal what the angel whispered to me last night. It's about you. My beloved child, the light I see around you right now is brighter than it was yesterday. That's because something inside you is shifting, gently, but powerfully. Something deep within your soul has started to trust again. To hope again. To believe that maybe, just maybe, what I've been sent to tell you is true. I want you to know, your tears have not been wasted. Not a single one. Heaven does not overlook the weeping of the pure in heart. Each tear has watered the very ground where your harvest will rise. And what I'm about to reveal now, is something the enemy tried for years to hide from you. You were never forgotten. You were hidden, for protection, for preparation, for preservation. Because the magnitude of what is being released for you required sacred timing. Not fast. Not rushed. But holy. I know the nights you questioned your worth. The days when you looked into the mirror and saw silence staring back. But child, what you thought was emptiness, was actually stillness. And in that stillness, heaven was preparing your name to be announced. Yes, there is an announcement coming. And it will not be made in front of crowds, but in front of the ones who thought your chapter was closed. And here's what you must understand next, because it will change how you carry yourself. There is a glow about to return to your face. Not because of what you've received, but because of what you've released. You released the need to control. You surrendered the need to be understood. And heaven responds to surrender like the ocean responds to the moon, with waves, with motion, with movement. That is what's coming to you now. Movement. Flow. Divine current. I see you waking up with clarity. Walking with purpose. Feeling lighter, as if something invisible is being lifted. That is not imagination. That is what happens when the spiritual atmosphere begins to align with God's divine decision. And there's one more thing you must hear, and this part is sacred. Someone you've been praying for is being softened by the Spirit. The words you spoke over them in private, they are echoing in the heavens. And now, their heart is being turned like clay in the hands of the divine potter. You may not see it yet. But trust me, it is happening. Sometimes heaven works behind curtains. Not to tease you, but to build your faith, to stretch your spirit, to teach you to see with holy eyes. And what comes next might make you pause and breathe a little deeper. Because I've seen a door. Not just any door. A beautiful, golden, radiant door. And above it, your name is written in light. Not ink. Not paint. But light. Because this door was always yours. No person can shut it. No lie can block it. No delay can stop it. And now, it opens. You may feel unprepared. You may say, but I'm not ready. But heaven says, you are chosen. And that is enough. You are not being called because of perfection, you are being called because of alignment. And right now, you are in the center of the alignment you didn't even realize you walked into. And now, I want to tell you something I was holding until this very moment. There is a sound coming, the sound of laughter in your home again. The sound of peace returning to your mind. The sound of joy that does not need an explanation. These are not just poetic words, they are spiritual truths that I, Archangel Michael, have been sent to declare into your life. There is an angel standing beside you right now. You may feel a warmth, a vibration, or a strange stillness. That's not random. That's the sign. The seal. The proof that the veil between heaven and earth is thinner than you've ever known. Your name has been placed on a list, a divine release list. And on it, beside your name, is one word, now. Not later. Not someday. But now. And what I say next, is something only a few have ever been ready to receive. The waiting did not break you. It built you. It refined your sight. It removed distractions. It separated the noise from the voice of truth. And now, you can hear clearly. You can sense deeper. You can walk lighter. Because the person you are now, is not the same person who cried out a year ago. You have grown. You have bloomed. And heaven is responding to your bloom with an outpouring. Expect the next 48 hours to feel different. Expect unexpected kindness. Expect a message. Expect a moment of supernatural confirmation. It will come not with lightning, but with peace. Not with noise, but with knowing. And what I will reveal in the next message, was whispered to me last night under the stars. And it is about you. Your name. Your destiny. your release. But for now, rest in this. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are the chosen. And the door that no one can shut is now open. My beloved child, your spirit has been seen. Your name has been lifted. And I come once more, not with noise, not with force, but with the gentle weight of divine truth placed carefully in your hands. There are moments when the soul gets quiet enough to hear what the mind cannot explain, and this is one of those moments. Stay here with me. Breathe slowly. Let your heart soften again. For heaven is still watching you, not from a distance, but closely, intimately, as a gardener watches the unfolding of a long-awaited bloom. And what I'm about to share with you next, only comes to those who are finally ready to receive. You were not delayed. You were not denied. You were being protected from premature exposure. The light that you carry, my child, is not ordinary. It was never meant for shallow places. That's why you've been walking through valleys that felt unusually quiet, because where you're going, you won't need applause, you will need strength. And the strength is already forming inside you. Quietly. Tenderly. From every broken piece you thought would disqualify you. Heaven never saw you as broken. Only becoming. Only rising. I saw you last night when your thoughts were louder than your prayers. I saw you trying to make peace with the silence. I saw your heart reaching through the unknown, asking heaven, do you still remember me? And I have come to tell you, yes. You are remembered in ways you cannot imagine. And now, child, I want you to prepare for something sacred, because what I'm about to reveal was sealed until now. There is someone whose heart is being turned gently toward you. It may be someone from the past, or someone you haven't even seen yet. But their spirit has begun to recognize yours. In the spiritual realm, they are already moving toward you. And soon, their steps will echo into your life like an answered prayer you forgot you whispered. But this connection is not coming to distract. It's coming to align. It's not coming to stir confusion. It's coming to confirm what God already placed inside of you. And while this is happening, I want you to do something simple, but holy: stay open. Open to peace. Open to love. Open to receiving without guilt. Open to believing without needing to explain. And what I'll speak into your soul next will feel like a healing balm on a place you didn't know still hurt. Your inner child, the one who was once overlooked, misunderstood, left waiting too long for kindness, is now being embraced by the very God who formed them. I saw the moment you gave up pretending to be strong, and chose instead to be real. And heaven rejoiced. Because that kind of surrender, that kind of truth, opens floodgates. Floodgates of provision. Floodgates of restoration. Floodgates of belonging. You're not going to have to beg for your place anymore. You're not going to feel invisible in the spaces that once dismissed you. Heaven is rewriting the room around you. And I need you to listen closely now, because this next part was hidden for you, not from you. There is a space being made that only you can fill. There is a table being set that only your spirit has the seat for. No one else fits there. No one else carries the frequency that your soul holds. That's why you don't fit everywhere. That's why you never felt fully at home in shallow places. Because you were born of the deep. You were made for the sacred. You've been walking this earth looking for belonging. But child, belonging has been waiting for you. And now, I am clearing the path. Not because you asked me to, but because heaven already decided. There is an inheritance of peace with your name on it. A mantle of purpose that was passed to you before you were even born. And now, the time has come for you to walk in it. Not to chase it. Just to walk in it. And as you walk, signs will follow. Divine hints. Gentle echoes. Sacred nudges. And when they come, you'll know, not in your head, but in your soul. And what I will speak in the next message contains a revelation I heard in the silence. It's a message sealed with your name. For now, stay here. Soften your heart. Receive this truth. You are loved in ways that have nothing to do with your performance. You are chosen for things no one else even knows about. You are protected, not just by me, but by the word that formed you. You are rising, not into noise, but into knowing. Not into fame, but into favor. And the door that was opened for you will not close. Because when God says yes, no force in heaven or on earth can say no.